Hello and welcome back to Fair Weather Trains. For those of you who have watched any of our videos before, you'll know that it's not very often I'll buy anything new, preferring to buy cheaper second-hand stuff from train fairs or occasionally eBay, because I feel like you can get a lot more for your money. But sometimes a bargain comes up and I just can't resist. So today we're going to be looking at this Bachmann 08 shunter that is currently at a heavily reduced price at Rails of Sheffield. I think it's 79 quid. I couldn't resist that one. I do already have one of these, as you can see in the background there, the one, the DB livery. So I thought we'd have a close look, see if it's actually worth that sort of money, and see if it differs from my previous one, which I bought, I think, 2 to 3 years ago, just after lockdown, when lockdown first ended. So as I say, this is the Freightliner livery. I'll just show you the box. Show you the end of the box there. 32124 Class 08 Freightliner, 8-pin DCC. And so this is brand new from Rails. This isn't a second-hand model. I'll briefly show you the box of the red one, which is the same number almost. So it's obviously the same sort of tooling from the same sort of time. This one in DB Schenker, and this one from Trago Mills was 97.49, which was reduced at the time. I know it was around the time they all started putting their prices up, but Trago, so the guy was telling me, weren't going to put the prices up until they had new stock. It's a shame more shops don't do that, to be fair. So 2.5 years later, this one is actually cheaper by about 20 quid. So let's have a look. Certainly looks nicely detailed, you've got to admit. A nice dial there, with a horn up the top. I don't know if we can get in on that dial. Yeah, maybe just about. Yeah, it's actually got the needle on there. Some printing down the bottom, which I think is legible. As usual, I can't tell through the lens here. Nicely done door handles. The high voltage warning signs. 0 injuries there. Can't see what it says under that at the moment. But the nice handrails and the well-defined cabinet doors. There's some other nice detail and signs, danger signs there. Danger of explosion, acid. These are quite heavy models as well. I'll stick them on the scales in a minute. Fuel tank filler, nice steps. Decent running gear with the axle ends blacked out. As I say, I don't know how old these are, the actual tooling, but they look pretty good to me. The nice cabinet handles, hinges are well done, more handrails. And then we'll come around the front. Nice lamps. There's a very small detail pack in the box. I'm not sure what's in there. I haven't properly had a look. Sprung buffers. Yeah, such that they're worth. Don't mean anything to me, but there you go. Yeah, nice lamps. NEM pocket. Yep. All the painting and the stripes has been done very well. No fuzziness there. Bachmann stuff usually is painted well though, isn't it? I've got to admit. So around this side, probably the same. But again, more stickers, warning stickers. The Freightliner logo. Not sure what that says up top. It says service fuel on. Oh, shut off valve, yeah. 0 injuries again. Some more detail down there. Really good door handles, it's pretty good. There's some semblance of cab detail in there, but you can't really see. Can't see much. Around the back, separately fitted windscreen wipers. So nice piping, a couple of lamp brackets and a couple of lamps. NEM couplings again. So far so good. The sand pipes there, they're in the right place. Brake blocks in the right place. And across the top we've got a bit of detailing with the exhaust there. As I say, it's quite a heavy model, so we're going to stick this on the scales and we'll compare it to the other one. I mean, I don't think there should be any difference, but we'll see. Right, let's put it on the balance. So there's 236 grams. We'll just get the red one. $239, so that one's 3 grams heavier for whatever reason. Let's just compare the two and see if there's any difference other than the livery. Sorry about my squeaky chair. So it's almost the same other than a bit of a colour difference. What about the sides? Yeah, again, this one's got, the red one's got wasp striping down the side of what I imagine is the radiator grille. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. What about on the top? Oh, yeah, there is a difference there. The red one's got a whistle. This one's got a horn. I don't know if you can see that there. Let's have a look on the back. Yeah, just a slight colour difference in it really. With the yellow buffer beam with Freightliner written on it. That one's just black. Yeah, pretty much the same, just one or two very minor differences. So, 79 quid. Let's see if it runs. It's not been running yet. If it's anything like the red one, it should run beautifully. What I do like about these, if this one's the same as the red one, is the excellent gearing. No pocket rockets here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it past at 50% or thereabouts. That's about 80%. So nicely geared, I have to say. Let's send it across a set of points. See how it gets on with them. Pretty much silent as well. There's a very, very minor bit of motor noise I can hear there, but that really is insignificant. Well, so far I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it on its first lap around my track. It'll have a couple of crossovers and points to go over, and we'll see how it gets on, see if it makes it all the way around. Right, let's send it out the sidings. Really must tidy up some of this crap on the layout at some point. Change the points. Got a few wagons for it to pick up there. Let's get it coming, bring them back. I know it's not been run in yet, but you've got to see it pulling something in there. So what it's got here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wren wagons, and they're quite heavy. The others are just Hornby, I think. Yeah, I think that Findus, Fish, and the 2 salt wagons are Wren wagons, so they add a bit more weight to it. We'll just give that a chug round, see how it gets on with them. I won't run it too much until it's properly running, but it's got no problem with them, has it? I think what would finish this off would be some lights, some cab lights. Would be pretty good, I think. And what we'll do is we'll bring that back into the sidings. Back over those points. We just unhook those wagons. Bring that back round. The reason I say about cab lights is because the one I've got running up here, where is it? Which is the Bachmann 03. I don't know if you can see it there. That is cab lights. Don't know if you can see them on that. So that's the rather decent Bachmann 08 shunter. Currently on sale for, I think it's £79. It's less than 80 anyway, at Rails of Sheffield. Do I think that's a bargain? Yeah, I think I do. I'm not sure what the recommended is. It's got to be 150, is it? Or something like that. Nicely detailed, beautiful runner. No complaints from me, so what do you think? Worth less than 80 quid? I think so. The only unfortunate thing is A, it hasn't got lights, which I think cab lights would set it off nicely. And it's only this livery that they've got in for this price, so I guess it's the one that didn't sell, but I actually quite like this. I like that Freightliner orange livery. So there you go, that's the bargain, if there is such a thing, Bachmann 08 shunter. Definitely recommend one of these if you're in the market for something like this. Don't know how many they've got in stock, or even if it's still going. I imagine it is, but you never know. So I just thought I'd give you a look at that. I like to show you little bargains. You may already know about it, but it doesn't hurt to actually see it running straight from the box, does it? So I'm going to continue running that in, and we'll see how it gets on. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know what you think, especially if you managed to pick one up, and what your thoughts on it are. So cheers for now. See you in the next one. Bye.